What's going on, everyone? And a lot of people might be wondering, this is something different. This isn't skateboarding. What are you doing? And, well, I figured since I don't exactly get much chance to go skateboarding, considering my location at the moment isn't very good for skating. There's no street spots, there's no parks nearby, so it's kind of hard to make videos when you don't have much. So I figured I would try gameplay videos, and what better way to start than a new game that was just released now off the stage called DayZ. Now keep in mind this game isn't finished by any means. It's not going to be finished for a while because they've just released it with a couple of guns, no cars, nothing like that, a couple of guns, clothes, just the basics that you need to survive, food and whatnot, and they put us on it as the alpha testers, which is a genius idea on behalf of the creators, so they done good there. But something they didn't do very good with was the optimization, which is basically just how high you can put your settings and it still run decently. And I don't mean to brag, but I mean I've got a pretty decent computer, and this game is extremely difficult to run in a high FPS. So I'm just going to show what I found are the best settings, and you still keep the best FPS. Now, keep my field of view around halfway, just because if you have it full, you can't really see things in the distance very well, and if you have it all the way down, you don't have a peripheral vision, so people could jump you from either side easily. So I try to find that little happy medium, but you will see me adjust it down every once in a while, just so I can see farther in the distance. Volumes and whatnot doesn't really matter. But you should keep your voice chat pretty high so you can hear people in game in case someone's trying to shout at you. And then we go into video options. You're going to customize your own quality. I mean, you don't want to pick. That's never the best thing to do. VSync I keep off. It's just one of those things. It's a massive difference it makes. Rendering resolution doesn't make too much difference. This is basically, don't know how to explain it, but I keep it 1920 by 1080, which is also my monitor's resolution, but that doesn't really make too much of a difference. Textures don't make too big of a difference. If you keep your if you don't have your video memory on auto, then it tends not to use all of your video memory. I have 2 gigabytes, but I keep it on auto just because high and high. For quality, keep it on normal. I mean, if you see it's on very low, it looks kind of poor. Very high, it's just kind of lags out. So keep it about normal, that happy medium, normal. Clouds, extremely laggy, doesn't make sense, but they are. Shadows, it's nice to have, don't disable your shadows, because it's nice to be able to see if there's a shadow of a person. It's nice to be able to see that shadow before they're on top of you. Anti-aliasing, this makes a massive difference in your quality. I keep it about normal, just that, again, it's just a happy medium. All these need to stay pretty low. This never used to lag you out, but now it does. Same with edge smoothing and all of these. Just keep them at a decent. You may have to play with them a little bit depending on your setup. And I've got the AMD Phenom 2 processor overclocked to 3.5 gigahertz. It's quad core, and the HD Radeon 7870. And I've got that overclocked. I don't remember exactly what to, but bloom and rotation blur, this doesn't really make a difference at the moment. Really, that's just a motion blur, so when you're looking around it blurs instead of just saying, I don't know, I guess normal. It's hard to explain. But bloom, that just makes bright things brighter. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's what I run. This doesn't really make a difference. I mean, you can switch between the two. Alright, so now that all that crap's out of the way, let's go ahead and start. I've actually just recently died. It's only my 3rd death since the game came out. I met up with a bunch of friends, and like derps, we were staying in the middle of the road, and I was the first to get shot, as usual. So, yeah, now I'm starting a fresh character. I've just spawned near Skalisky Island, which is just to the east of Electro. I may show it on a map, I don't know. Luckily, there aren't a whole bunch of people on here. People on this game tend to shoot as soon as they see you. So hopefully the people on this server don't, and I get lucky. Oh no, it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to switch servers. It's very difficult to play at night, and I've actually dropped my flashlight because it just takes up a bunch of space. So I'm gonna find, usually the more full servers will be the ones that are daytime servers. If you see these, they're usually nighttime. What is my character doing? Alright, that was interesting. Let's see, probably this would be a decent one. No, the ping just jumped. Never mind. Let's just refresh that one. Oh, what is going on with my ping? Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, I guess that works. And this is fine. Decent ping and not too many people that would interrupt my getting my stuff back. That's in New Jersey. I'm in Florida, so I don't really want a server that far away. Let's try... no? Yeah, I guess Atlanta server would work. Let's try this, see if it's daytime. Usually if it has this many people, it's daytime. Looks like I lied. Look at how dark that is. That's unplayable. Let's try and find a different one. Sadly, it doesn't tell you the time of day, but hopefully that'll come in an update eventually. Alright, so let's try Virginia, yeah? Let's see about that. Oh, the ping was high. I didn't notice that. So I clicked on it. It's daytime. That counts for something. Ping's 246. It's probably not a good thing. Oh, that's his. Never mind. I am right there. 76. That's not bad. Could be better, but it'll work. I may adjust the quality just a little bit more. Right now, that is... Kind of keep my eyes out. And for people just starting out, you hold Alt, and then just scroll your mouse in any direction to look without actually the character doing this. You can hold Alt, and it does it for you, but don't double tap it because then it locks it. Alright, that's where... Right around here is where I spawned. That's Skalisky Island over there. If I run this way, I'll hit Electro, which is a major city, and a lot of people spawn there. And I really want to avoid those at all costs. So what I'm going to come across right up here, actually I may have just passed it, is Kemishovo. No, I still got to come up on it. Yeah, Kemishovo is just up here. I recommend not running in the street like I was just doing. But, I mean, I've just started out. If you have a bunch of gear, don't run in the street, because you're just a big target for somebody looking for gear. If they have a weapon, and you don't. But usually people are decent enough not to shoot fresh spawns, so I can be a little bit more risky. Because I've literally, as you can see, only got 2 things. I picked them up in that town back there. Probably should have looted that town, but, this doesn't have a whole bunch of loot, so I'll keep going. Generally I like to play in third person when I'm running around just out in the street like this, because it's easier to look around as compared to first person. It just doesn't feel the same. First person, I like to go into first person when I'm in the woods, just so I can see what I'm coming up on. And also a little tip, if you run with your fists up, you actually run faster. See if you notice I'm going faster. Let me put my fists down. And I run slower. It doesn't make sense, but just go with it. That's how it works. Now this is, right up here, this is Kemishovo. It's right in between Skalisky and Electro. Not a very populated town. It's not a very popular spawn, so it's a decent place for loot. After we go here, we'll probably head northeast, or northwest to Pusta, because they've got a well there, and a decent amount of loot, and then from there we'll probably head up to the military base and then to the airfield to get weapons, which is my usual technique. You're going to get lag spikes as I go into here, just because, like I said, the game isn't well optimized yet. And while it renders these towns, see, my FPS drops dramatically. So you're going to be getting those lag spikes. Just going to have to deal with it, sadly. I may adjust my quality just a little bit. See, it's about 25 frames per second when I'm in towns. It sucks, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. It's 30 right now. Let's go first person. The fists up. Let's check in here. There's a book. Books don't really matter too much. And what is that? Learning Russian. The book. I assume that's to translate street signs. Dark blue jeans. Don't want those. Box of cereal and a canteen. Ooh. Now it's decision time because there's so much good stuff in here. Powdered milk is great. It lasts a really long time. But I really want canteen and the cereal. But the cereal takes 4 slots. I can't even open that because I don't have a can opener. So it would take all my slots just to put that in there. So what I may have to do is take this canteen and put it into my hands, which I can't do. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, now I can. Now let's see if I can drag the cereal over it. Let's just drink that real quick. As you can see, he unscrews the cap off of it. Best animations. Let's go ahead and drink this one as well. You spawn thirsty, so what I recommend doing is finding a spot on the map where you can find a well or something of the sort. A good water source. Don't drink from the ocean. That's kind of common sense. If you drink from the ocean, you deserve to die. See if... No, it doesn't work. See, it'll just do that. And maybe if I double tap on that, take canteen into hands. Now I can run with the canteen, but I'm going to run super slow because it makes sense. Oh no, run the same speed. Okay. That works. Now I just got to find the backpack. Ooh, raincoat. Orange raincoat. That'll help out. It's got more slots. Drag it in over my guy. Now I can put that out of there. Now that's in there. I can tear my shirt into rags, so if I start bleeding, I can patch myself up. There's a rotten banana. Don't eat rotten food. You get yourself sick. Kind of common sense. Okay. On to the next house. Slow vault. Okay. Check this next house. Usually when the doors are shut, that means it hasn't been looted, or somebody was smart enough to shut all the doors, which I haven't been doing. So the next person that comes through here is going to know that it's been looted and know that I've been here, which I don't really want, because I don't want them to have any idea of where I'm going. Yep. Friendly? Hello, friendly. I have no weapons or anything. You don't really have to worry about me. I'm over here. I don't have anything. It's pointless to kill me. Hello. I've just spawned. I was actually just recently murdered, so just trying to get all my stuff back. Oh, that's interesting. Is your character sick? Is that what you're throwing up? You've eaten some rotten food, haven't you? Oh, well, you're a nice person. Alright. You're a great person, I can tell. Yeah. I gotta patch myself up because of that jerk. No. I think I'm just gonna leave you because you hit me. You can have fun on your own, buddy. Good luck finding somebody to kill you. Hey, derp, if you run with your weapon away, you run faster. This kid has no idea what he's doing. He's done eating some rotten food, gotten himself sick. Now he's trying to convince me to kill him. That's why he hit me. I think the shovel doesn't do much damage, like it should. He doesn't know putting your weapon up makes you run faster. Well, we've already run into one of the many jerk-offs that you'll find in this game. That sign says Came Showbo. Yep, look at him, still trying to catch me. Probably thinks I have speed hack or something. Now I'm going to make my way towards Pusto, which is actually directly in front of me and slightly to the right. So it's right about there, over that hill. So I'm going to make my way there. I'll probably do cuts in between. Just cut to when the action happens. See right over there, that is Electro. If you see a crane, don't run towards it. Very bad idea. He's still trying to get me? Nah, he's giving up.